Hi guys, back with another pickups video. So this is my second video. Basically this morning I did a video of my car boot pickups. Because it was my day off, I was obviously going to do the first video, and I had to go somewhere. Basically, had to go somewhere to drop someone off to Good Kieran. Had to drop off some of his Pokemon cards because he wanted them to trade. But I thought I'd go to this local shop down the road. I thought I'd basically go on a mini retro road trip. And yeah, this is basically what I got on my little retro road trip I did. I went out to Callington. I forgot what his called, but there's a little game shop in Callington. He said he was after some memory cards, because when I saw him at the car boot on Sunday, he said, "Oh, I keep on getting asked for PS1 memory cards." So I've got about 20 to 30 just unofficial PlayStation 1 memory cards. So I took some of them along, and this is the only thing I really picked up, I think. He said he had some Atari ST games. Because I'm about to say something, I'm about to show you something else in a minute. But yeah, he said there's some Atari ST games. So I thought, Atari ST week. So I went out there. They were actually mainly PC games, and they were Amiga games. There was only one box Amiga game, which I picked up. Rest of them were like copies, demo discs. There's a few discs on their own. I think it was Monkey Island 2. There was a good 12 or 10 or 11, 12 discs. I think there was Shadow of the Beast, just on its own. And a couple of other ones just on its own, but I've already got them boxed anyway. But yeah, I think I just gave them two or three unofficial memory cards just for this one Amiga game. So Web of Terror, horribly addictive. Never heard of it, but yeah. Disc is there. Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't have it in my collection, so I was happy to pick that up. So I thought, obviously, I took some trays with me. Because in the previous video, obviously I got my trade bags out there for fun. I've got some trade bags for Insane Games, which I'm going to go to at the end of the week, but because I've picked up so much the last 2 or 3 weeks, I'm just going to have too much to actually put in the car. So I thought I'd go down to Truro. There's a guy down there, I think it's called Luke. So I drove down to Truro, and when I got there, he was closed, and it turns out that he's something's happened. He's gone bankrupt or something. He went bankrupt about 2 months ago. So I haven't been since probably the end of April. So yeah, end of March probably. Yeah, it's probably end of March since it's been 2 months. And I don't know whether the bailiffs, whatever, took some of the collection away. I've been asking. I've been into a few game shops, been to sort of the local traders that I know. Spoken to them. I think he might have obviously took the good stuff and tried to sell them and obviously pay off some of this debt. And I think we're on the bailiffs auction off at Truro auction some of the other stuff. But it sounds like some other guy, I don't know what he's called, got most of it at a good price. But yeah, so I'm a bit gutted because I used to go down there, and he used to really. I can imagine the reason he's bankrupt, because he would just pick prices out of his head. How much is this guy? That's £5, but it could be a £1 game. Or it could be a £20 game, so you'd be like, no thanks, and then you just go for each game, and sort of when you get a price you think, okay, that's like a third of the price it normally is. You pick them up. That's why I think I remember get some Dreamcast games from there for about 140 quid, but I think sort of full retail would have been over like 220, 230. I picked up some games from there as well for Pete, posted them to him so he can go towards his full set of Dreamcast games. So that was a washout, and I'm like, oh great. I drove all the way down there for fucking nothing. So as I'm driving home, I popped into St Austell. There's a few shops there. I went to a guy called Andrew. I forgot if he's got like cash exchange something. So I went in there. I had some trades with me, which I thought I only really took trades for the guy in the Truro market. So he normally takes sort of like my better than my sort of Insane Games like trade-ins, but not really the ones I sort of trade into, like the guys that I sort of know. I went down there and I saw all these in the cabinet. And in the previous video, I had a Wii Mario Kart, which is like 2008, the very first one. Super Mario Brothers, like the red cover one, Land, what it was called. And yeah, so I took them in, or basically picked this all out. The prices came to 40 quid. So I think I put those 2 games down. I was trying to get more than I wanted with a couple more games in, but I knew I'd have to pay cash. So I paid only £1 or £2 for the Super Mario Brothers Wii. I think it's come down in price on CEX, so they only give like £8 trade in, and same with like the Mario Kart. which is basically £16, and I said, would you take 20 quid? And this is what I got. So it's 20 quid. Those couple of games that I picked up for £1 or £2. So probably paid no more than £24 for these lot. I'm sort of trying to go for a full set of something. So anytime I see GameCube games at a good price, I just go crazy. So these are the ones I picked up. Most of you probably can go on Amazon. Some is for around the same price or a bit more, but obviously you have to pay postage. So it could say £3, but you still have to pay the £124 postage. But all these have manuals. And yeah, the discs are in pretty good condition, apart from 3, which have got a few scratches, but I just played them and they play fine. So these are the ones I picked up for basically, £40. So I've got Rugrats, Royal Ransom, Black and Bruised, WWF, or WWE, to me it will be WWF Day of Reckoning, John Cena, Dead to Rights. I can imagine it's Dead to Rights, yeah. World Tour. So that looks like Jet Set Radio wannabe, maybe. Universal Studios Theme Park Adventure. Desert Storm. Conflict Desert Storm. As you can see, there's the prices. Smuggler's Run Warzone. World Racing. I don't know why I paid £4 for that one, but Big Air Freestyling. I think that was the most expensive one out of the lot. I think these are only £1 each in the end. FIFA 2003. It's got Edgar Davids on the front. Oh, I used to love Edgar Davids. He was quality. Charlie's Angels. Tony Hawk's 4. Conflict Desert Storm. Did I pick that up twice? I did. I paid £4 for one and £2 for the other. What the fuck? What a twat. So I'm going to have to take that one back. What a dickhead. What the fuck? Fucking bullshit. I was such a rush to get back to the car. To get back to the car, obviously, because I was parking in one of those 1 hour freebays. So I picked that up twice. So obviously going to take the £4 one back, just swap it for another £4 game. Just seems easiest. What a twat. A bullshit. Okay, and FIFA 2004. Dickhead. Yeah, I had like on my mobile, just like I took taking photos of GameCube collection. I was picked out all the ones that I don't have, so I must have picked one of them out at the beginning, and then there was another second pile, so I must have picked it out again. Dope. Yeah, so happy with them. Apart from the extra games, so this lot was like £40. Yeah, I traded in the Super Mario. Was it Super Mario Land or Super Mario Brothers Land, where it's called for the Wii, the red cover one, and Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, just paid £1 or £2 for them and the £20. So hopefully I'll get my £4 back on that one. Yeah, take it back and I could swap it with one of the others. They're good 3 or 4 games I wanted, but my mobile sort of battery ran out. So there's probably a couple more down there I could have obviously picked up. But yeah, I'll take that one back. So we're happy with all that. And then went to my mate Ian, who was said in the previous video. Was it the Toy and Comic Fair, or Toy and Collectible Fair, I said he had some board games. I took some stuff, obviously I picked up the Carberry at the weekend, and some other stuff. Yeah, my games room had lots of like boxed PS2s and stuff, and I think it was 2 or 3 of them out, because they seemed duplicates on the shelf. So I made a bit more room, I've got a new cabinet over there, which I'll probably show you guys sometime. Yeah, I've got a new Sony glass cabinet which I picked up locally for £45, which was in a charity shop. And my mate Good Key was actually in there, and they're downsizing, so they're literally going to half the size of the shop that they've already got. And I remember going in there every year saying, we sell that to me. They're like, nah. Obviously they're displaying jewelry and stuff in there. And Good Kieran just literally phoned up on work, was, mate, they're selling the cabinet for like £45. I'm like, put a deposit and I'll pick it up tomorrow. So I picked it up. Yeah. They didn't have anyone else to help me, so I was literally walking down the street, to find some randoms, and so, yeah, some randoms helped me out, just like putting it in the back of the car. Well funny. Yeah, so glad I got the cabinet. So most of my PlayStation stuff, which was all untidy, because it said Sony, I wanted to put my Game Boy stuff in there, but because it says Sony, it's going to look stupid. But yeah, so I put lots of my, I guess, accessories, my PSP, some of my little, like, I guess, little special edition stuff in there. So which meant, like, the games room is much more cleared out and much more decluttered. And then I thought, well, I may as well get rid of some of these PlayStations. So yeah, so I took a PS2 which was boxed. I think I only picked it up for like the last 6 months, whatever it was, 10 quid. And I had a Game Boy Pink SP in the cabinet box as well. I've taken to a few conventions, but everyone wants them unboxed rather than buy a box one. So I took that down there and I swapped it. That, I think, was that and 40 quid or 45 quid. For this, which is Super Mario Brothers, the board game. He had £15 in it, but I think I think the original deal was 100 quid, and this was in the cabinet. I said, "Oh, I'll give you a tenner for it." So he goes, "Yeah." So happy that I would go with my Mario one. Like I said, I had money from obviously the Legos, so sort of the money has gone to Lego, but I was able to pick up these board games here, which is Twilight Imperium. Which you can see, I think I've already got it. So, but some of the pieces are in better condition, so I'll swap the pieces out for the ones in there. My box is a bit battered as well, so I've swapped it for this one. So as you can see, I think one night I lent this to my friend, and his cat started sleeping in the box. He left it was on box like that. I think all the pieces were actually on the table, ready for us to play, I think. And the cats decided to go sleep in the box. So yeah, the box was a bit battered, so I actually swapped the box around and that. Some of the pieces as well. Obviously mine was like a used copy, so I've swapped some of the pieces. Most of it's actually in new condition, so still unpunched. I think these two are actually unpunched, so it's mainly for like the base set. But like I said, I'm going to UK Games Expo, and I'll be able to take this in the bring and buy, and yeah, hopefully get brand new. This board game at the bottom is about 80 quid, and the top two are normally I think one is 35 quid and one's about 45 quid. But at the convention, all the other like proper traders, they'd be like, probably 80 quid for this one and probably 45 or 40 quid for these ones. So I'm just going to probably do like 60, 30 quid each. So hopefully I get £110 cash, which is pretty good. I'm able to swap pieces out. And yeah, and obviously that will go towards my other board games I'll be buying up there, which it's brilliant. So you sort of budget to take board games there, hopefully you sell them and then you can buy other board games. So I don't know, in case some of my friends in my like board game group, they might want to just offer me 50 quid. I'll be like, okay, yeah, take the lot for 50 quid, because obviously they're my friends and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the board game event. What else did I pick up? Oh, I went into some random shop in Truro, because that's why I went to Truro Market. I was like, great. I went into Truro Market and picked up Warm Up for the PS1, and this was 2 quid. So I don't have it in my collection. Never seen it before. It looks absolutely shit, but it looks like a racing game. So never heard of it. Never heard of it. Yeah, it looks like a Formula 1 racing game. Also, in my previous video, I was meant to show this actually, because I picked this up for a couple of quid, and it's a Pokemon hoodie. So you got like Pikachu. I'm not sure if it's the girls or not, so I can't really tell. So I guess I'll wear it and let you know. Oh, it must be a girl because it's really tight. It's destroying my man boobs. But yeah, I think it's a girl's one. Messed up. Okay, on to the next pickup. So this was actually a few days ago. So this morning I was going to do my main pickups video, car boots, and then do like the local pickup. But then I sort of just went out with a little retro road trip, came back with all this. So this is a local pickup as well. And also this one. So my friend Guy, he messaged me, I don't know whether he's downsizing or stuff. He actually lives up country, and every time he comes back home, whether it's for Easter, Christmas, just a couple of weeks in the summer, he always seems to come back whatever special occasion it is a year. And messaged me saying, I got this, I've got that. I picked up some Commodores and I've picked up some Spectrums and stuff from him over the years. And he messaged me saying he had a Commodore 64, And some Atari ST games, sent me some photos. And yeah, would I want it? And I was like, okay. We sort of agreed a price. I think it was 70 quid in the end, actually. I picked all this up for. So yeah, well happy. The box is not in the best condition. I think he went on some of the Commodore 64 forums as well and said someone offered him like 60 quid. But he knows all this I'd be interested in. I can actually pick this up without breaking it, without actually falling over. Okay, is this the way it's supposed to be, that one? Okay, so I've got the Commodore 64. This is the Light Fantasy one. This is really heavy because it's got the tape deck and it's got all these games as well. They're all in there. The box, as you can see, is not the best condition, but it's got the 3D thing logo on the back. Yeah, it's got all those games in as well, all cassette games. I don't know why I buy big things. Oh, this is why it's heavy. Because it's also got a disc drive there as well. The floppy disk drive. Okay, the zapper. Got all the toolbox and all that jazz. It's got Gangsters, Time Travel, Army Days, Batman. I think Rambo's in there somewhere. Can't remember what else was on actually in there. Yeah, you got the tools. Yeah, Army Days, Gangsters Down, yeah. It's got all the instructions and everything in there as well. I'm not sure if I can get to them. Yeah, they're probably halfway down there. But well happy. Disc drive is fucking heavy. My rubber guns can barely lift it up. Okay, there was also some games with it as well. So, it came with a joystick, as they always do. So some of these are actually Atari ST games. Yeah, I think these are all Atari STs. So Atari ST games that I got. Steve Davis World Snooker. Millennium 2.2. Now that looks an awesome game, so I can't wait to play that. That's going into my play pile. Xenon 2. Or Exxon 2. Black Lamp. Okay, that looks really cool as well, so that's going in there. Red Storm Rising. I've got, obviously this says Atari ST, but I think I got it in the Commodore 64. I got it on the Spectrum. I thought sure I got it on the Amiga. Like, how many consoles is that fucking on? World Class Leaderboard. Night Movies. Spy, Secret Agent, Shadow Warrior, Midnight Resistance, awesome, and Nightbreed. So some of these, when you actually open them up, okay, they've got cassettes in, but some of them, when you open them up, they've actually got the floppy drop. They've actually got the floppy one. See if it's this one. That's got the disc. Don't know, which ones is it? I don't know. Some of them got the floppy ones, and they've got some of them got the discs. Probably fine. I think I picked up all the wrong ones where it's not actually that. Was it the one? Or was it the Commodore 64? We carry on looking. Okay, another Atari ST, F-16 Combat, Fighter Bomber. It's amazing how like the Commodore 64 era and just that era there and Atari STs, they had so many flight simulator games. And now, even on the consoles, I don't even think there even is any. Okay, this is just some random stuff which was in there. So I've got like a Turtles back, Alien Syndrome like insert, and some more random floppy disks, which just says 50 games on it. Disc 1, Disc 2 and Disc 3. So that's sort of like spares and repairs. Is that Warlock's Quest? Yeah, there's nothing in that, I don't think. The rest, and Pang has nothing in it. I think that's why I'm on the top there. And the rest of them should do now. Yeah, okay, so I've got Carrier Commander on the Atari ST. It's got the disc, and it's also got... if I can get it out. So we've got the cassette as well. So it says contents, disc, manual and memorabilia. Is that the memorabilia? Random thing. Okay, next, Star Glider 2. Once again, the same again. Cassette, discs. Populous. Oh, what a fucking awesome game. Bullfrog. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, Arcane Power Play, the Game of the Gods. Atari ST, no book, but obviously it's got like an ST boot disc and the ST game. Falcon, I must have that a few times actually, on various consoles or computers. Risks dangerous, the adventure starts here. You mean Indiana Jones? I love the way it said screenshots may vary. So what is it, only half the game? So that just comes with the disc, but it's got the slots for the cassette, but it hasn't got the cassette. A question of what? Yeah, I can't even read that. But yeah, that random game. Okay. Puzzle Nick. Some of these are fucking well random. Okay, Precious Metal. So I think there's Precious Metal, the game in there, Captain Blood, Exxon, Super Hang-On. That's the discs. We're happy with those guys. It says Blood, but oh yeah, it's Captain Blood. Oh, I love Captain Blood. Okay, is that epic action? I don't know. All action games. 4x4 off-road racing. That's Street Sport Base Basketball, Impossible Mission, California Games, and The Games. Okay, so they're on floppies. But it doesn't tell me which. It must be Atari ST. I don't know, that might be a Commodore because it says CBM. That must go with the floppy drive. Cooperation? Corporation? Corruption? That's why I'm dyslexic. Can you cope with corruption? The City of London deals and profits. Wild animals in handmade suits. You mean that's like 2016? What's going on with the referendum? Yeah. So that's once again has the disc, but I think that's a music cassette. Derek Rogers? Who does Derek Rogers? Because it says music 1988 at the bottom. Okay, I'm all confused. And it's got all this random stuff as well. Some of it's a little bit mouldy. If found, please return to Derek Rogers. He's even got a phone number. That's not a real person, surely. Renew, 1988. Expires, 89. I don't know what's going on there. Did they have mobile numbers back then? It's got someone's mobile. That doesn't even look like pen. That looks like it's actually someone actually... It looks like one of the guys actually in here. Okay, that's the find out and play. A Dark Castle. Of course, has to be Dark Castle. Okay, this one looks painful. I'm not even going to bother opening it. Dark Castle. That looks really cool. That's another one that's going to go in the play part. I've got no room for these, I just realised. Predator. Oh, It says Atari ST on the bottom. Thank God for that. Commodore 64 games. Molecule Man. Pac-Mania. Future Bike Simulator. Of course, because, yeah, it's all about the future bikes. Falcon. Fuck off with your fucking plane games. This one seems really heavy. I bet it's the book. Yeah, there's a couple of manuals in there. Looks like you can actually fly a proper plane with all that shit. Okay. I can't even read that. Phantom of the Asteroids? Yeah, Phantom of the Asteroids. Random. Commodore 64 game. Okay, this game, which I can't even pronounce. Non-Tranquilius, I don't know. What the fuck is this game? I can't read that, actually, I'm dyslexic for fuck's sake. I'm supposed to read that. That says non-terra a curious. That's what my dyslexic says. So, yeah, it's Commodore 64 game. Thanks for the art. Yeah, I can't even tell you what that game is. Sorry, guys. And another destroyed box. Welcome to the world of Mindscape. Travel with us to the very frontiers of your imagination. I guess that's Mindscape. And this is Deja Vu. A nightmare comes true. Atari ST. A lot of them say like colour monitor required. So, are they really colour monitor required? Or can you just use a black and white one? This one opens up like this. They do need a bit of cleaning, I think. Because there's fucking dust and all kind of shit going off them. My hands are destroyed. Yeah. So well happy with those guys. Well happy. So that was 70 quid for that lot. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. So with me selling, obviously, yeah, me selling my stuff at the DevCon, selling stuff at the car boot as well. I got some birthday money from my mum and dad. Me obviously selling that Lego, food, petrol, and then obviously including today, I just realised I've got £5 in my pocket. So yeah, and obviously yeah, so like selling the car boot. So I'm well happy, and I was able to trade some stuff in, so it's a bit less than to go to Insane Games. There's still quite a lot. I still got like three. I think it's a 3-box PS2s, 2 fat ones and 1 like slim one. So I might try and sell the slim one on Amazon or eBay or something, or yeah, or see if there's anything locally. Actually, I might just go up to Plymouth actually, see if there's anything worth trading in for that slim, and I'll try and sell the other 2 maybe to my friends. They might want some, so they can have them for like 20 quid each box PS2s, whatever, if they want them. So yeah, or if they got some old games, we'll just do some trade and swaps. But yeah, so well happy. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. There's quite a lot of random shit. Oh, I'll show you the cabinet, I guess. I'll quickly show you the cabinet I bought for 45 quid. I need to do a room tour, really. But yeah, this is my new Sony cabinet. So I got obviously some Sony signs at the top. I wonder if you can actually see properly. So I need to take out the power that's in my in my camera. So I put obviously the Street Fighter ones in there. There's the Medal of Honor, like tin, PSP games. All in behind, just like I guess like PlayStation bags, PS2 bags, PSP covers, bags. It's all stuff like that. Then I put all the Time Crisis stuff together, accessories. Then I got I guess a little Resident Evil shelf where I just put the chainsaw, the actual game. Oh, that's up here. So, literally can't see. Yeah, and some all the play stuff at the bottom. And in the side, I just put it in the middle. But yeah, the side, I put some like accessories facing the side as well. And this is a little, just my retro gamers all on top and some guides. So I just wanted to organise it a bit more. But yeah, I'll do a full room tour soon. Same the other side. because it was so deep. I thought, oh, I'm just wasting the side of the actual cabinet, so I had to stick it there. And the Game Boy one in the corner. But yeah, but soon I think I need to get a full like DVD rack here that you sort of see in video game shops and other people's videos. Of literally, yeah, from the left there to this, maybe, yeah, to there, just head to toe. 'Cause at the moment this bottom bit is just wasting space really. Rather just, there's nothing in there, just some books and stuff which can just turn sideways and I can double the amount of space. But yeah, cheers guys. Well happy. It's good to see it from this angle actually, from when I'm out. Yeah, so as always, gone a bit crazy. But yeah, lots of trades I can do with people. Lots of games to go in the collection. I'm well happy, obviously, to pick up some really shit GameCube games for £2 or £3 each, even though I got one the same, which was £2 more, twat. So I'll happily take that back. But yeah, cheers guys. Thanks for watching.